it's difficult to kind of narrow down on which markets are similar, right?
Yeah,
So
it used to be, right? And this is the point you're making is the reason people get tripped up, okay? If you go back 5-6 years when I started working in incrementality, probably 2014-15 timeframe, they would ask this question all the time. Well, I need to make sure that my audiences and, I have to, this is my type of audience, blah, 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 all that stuff. Today, what's happened is that a majority of that signal is baked into your transaction data, okay? Most of what you talk about, hey, what are my audiences, whether they're moms or blah, 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 all of that is baked in the transaction data that the US Census puts out. So you can understand income brackets and, composition and, male versus female, all that stuff, number of schools and is it near a water body or not? All of that stuff is openly available, okay? Now, you take that data, you marry that with transaction data, you're done. 95% of the signal you need is there, okay? So you can score these markets into tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, in fact, more or less perfectly, okay? As much as you can do. Now, it doesn't mean you have to stop. You can always keep layering on something that's on top of it and get more tuned, matched markets for yourself, right? It used to be pretty much of a science experiment 5-6 years back. Now it's becoming more and more plug and play. It's not plug and play yet, but it's pretty close to being much more accessible today than it was much before that, right? And we're going to do an exercise in this next class to use Facebook's GeoLift product, which is an open source library. Facebook has put it out to essentially cluster markets and identify matched markets for a DTC brand, right? So we'll go through an actual exercise. We'll